My Darling, an original audio series. Produced by Povies Original. Copyright 2024 Povies Original. Voiced by Andrew Morrison. Part 2.
Hey, Smith, did you get any mail for me? Are you sure about this? Could you check again, please? Gee, thanks anyway. Huh? Oh, yeah, everything's all right, Ollie. But I just checked with Smith again, and there's still no mail for me. I just don't get it. Yes, I know that, but even if there's trouble with the mail getting here, I should have gotten at least one letter by now, shouldn't I? I may have misspelled the address on my first letter, but then she would have seen the right one on the others. I don't understand. Hold on. What if something's happened to her? God, what if she's hurt, or worse? I should never have left her on her own. That's easy for you to say, telling me to calm down. You don't understand what it's like worrying about someone you love. Nothing. Whatever, just leave it. Look, all I'm pointing out is that the longest relationship you've ever had lasted 2 weeks, and you and your dad aren't exactly close. The point is, maybe you should write to her. To your mother. You see, that's the thing with you. We can never tell you anything. You think I didn't notice you swiping that paper from me last time? I know you're dying to write to her. And that's only normal. What's it been, 1.5 years since you last spoke to each other? I know, it's no concern of mine, and I don't pretend to understand exactly why you've both come to this point. But it's clear you love her, and I'm sure you're as miserable about this whole situation as she must be. And look at us, Ollie. Considering where we are, the chances of you getting to send her a letter tomorrow aren't looking good. Just do it, mate. It'd surely warm her heart to know her son's still alive somewhere. Good. And that's all I ask. Just think about it. Anytime. Come on, it's our turn for rounds. Blimey! My letter! I forgot to hand it over to Smith! No, that's fine. I'll just give it to him later. Yes, it's in my pocket. Why? No, you can't read it. What's up with you? The answer's still no. Forget it. I never thought of myself as particularly romantic either. But women have a way of bringing that out in you sometimes. They'll have you doing all sorts of foolish things. Well, like the time I spent 3 hours teaching her how to drive. Just because I wanted to soak up every moment with her. Yes, I did tell you. Funny. I thought so. Well, it was the day after our date on the hill. I offered to show her my house. I don't know, you were probably busy chasing after the florist's daughter back then. Yes, sure, she was chasing you. If you say so. Do you want to hear my story or not? So, when we arrived, I gave her a tour of the house, the garden, and even the little lake behind it. And lastly, here we have the porch. I've done my best to decorate it, but it could probably use a more feminine touch. I just love when you say we. And yes, we could paint it brown or even yellow or green. Just let me know the color you want, and I'll get it done. So, you like the house? I'm really relieved. I know it's not much, but we could really make something special here together. And when I return, I can spruce up the back room for you, and you can use it as an office to work on your lesson plans or whatever else you need. I mean, it won't be very spacious, but at least you'll have a peaceful spot to focus. Yes? Perfect. Is it really? You know, we've still got plenty of time before dinner with your parents. Why don't I show you how sturdy the bed is? What's going on? Yes, I'm coming. Crap, I've parked the car rather poorly. I need to move it. Wait for me here. Sorry, mate. I'll move it. You didn't have to come up with me, you know. You can't get enough of me, can you? Sorry again. Have a nice day. Can you drive? Do you want me to teach you? Of course I would. I'll even leave the car with you for emergencies, and you can use it to come here when I'm away on a mission. But I'd prefer it if you stayed with your parents while I'm not here, if you don't mind. I wouldn't want you to be alone in case of an attack. I know you're a strong girl, my love. You could probably handle 2 enemy soldiers on your own. But all the same, I'd feel more at ease. Can you do that for me? Please? Thank you. Ready for that lesson? All right, let's start with the basics. Here's the brake and accelerator, and this is the gear level. It's become a bit hard to manipulate over time, but it still works very well. Good evening, sir. I'm Thomas. No, not like that. Good evening, sir. I'm really pleased to meet you. I'm Thomas Bennett. God, no, too deep. Good evening, sir. I'm Thomas Bennett. Nice to meet you. Okay, let's go. Aha, good evening, darling. God, I'm so glad it's you. I was worried it might be your father. Me? Nervous? No, not at all. Is it that obvious? Do you think it's normal that facing your father scares me more than heading off to war? You're right. I'm sure it'll be just fine. By the way, that smells incredible. I'm already entitled to the homemade special. I'm touched. Even if it's not much, I'll honor her dish. Shall I meet your father first? Of course. Lead the way. Wait, how do I look? Do I? Is my tie straight? Blimey. Could you straighten it for me, please? Thank you. Can I steal a kiss from you? You look absolutely stunning in that dress tonight, by the way. I guess now it's my favorite, too. I just can't wait to get you out of it, though. Crap, sorry. It just slipped out. This door? All right. Do you think he'll say yes? But what if he refuses? You want me to marry you without your father's blessing? Darling, as much as I love your determination, I don't want a strained family relationship. I'll find a way to persuade him. I promise. Okay. Good evening, sir. I'm Thomas Bennett. Your daughter said you were ready to see me. Of course. Thank you. Oh, no thank you, sir. I don't smoke. I'd rather not drink tonight, but thank you. No, not at all, sir. I assure you, I'm not saying this just to please you. Oh, you can call me Thomas if you like. Mr. Bennett makes me sound like my father. No, he's not here tonight. Unfortunately, he left many years ago. Yes, I'm a lieutenant in the Royal Sussex Regiment. Yes, indeed, a high-risk profession. But in these times, I'm afraid nearly every occupation carries some degree of risk. Wouldn't you agree? I'd be lying to you if I claimed that lieutenant is the most prestigious position among officers, but I lack nothing, and I find satisfaction in the work I do. No, sir, I don't have any career ambitions within the army. To be honest, once the war is over, I'd like to go back to a more settled profession, I should say. I haven't given it enough thought yet, but masonry seems to be a good sector. I imagine there'll be plenty of opportunities at that time. I believe I could provide for your daughter regardless of the profession I pursue, sir. It's more about my values than the specific job I choose. I understand your perspective, and I respectfully disagree on this matter. I highly doubt that your daughter is the type of woman who prioritizes a bank account over a person. She's intelligent, even brilliant. I believe she recognizes that I can offer her far more than money could ever buy. Nevertheless, if it brings you any comfort, I love her more than words can express. Yes, I am fully committed to ensuring she lacks nothing. I will devote myself to her happiness in every conceivable manner. You have my word on that. My childhood? Certainly. I was raised in Hastings near the church. My father worked as a plumber, and my mother was a nurse. I had a rather pleasant childhood in spite of everything, and I was quite good at school. Hey, I've just met your mother. She said I'd find you in your room. She's a lovely woman, by the way. Well, your father's exactly as I imagined him. Confident, charismatic, imposing, and he truly cares about you. About that, I'm sorry, love. Actually, I'm sorry because you'll have to leave this house sometime soon. You're going to be Miss Bennett. You said yes. Lord, I can't believe you'll be my wife soon. I wish I could marry you right this minute. Hold on. Me? Oh, nothing. I'm just planning to fulfill the promise I made to your father. I'm going to take care of his little girl. Get on the bed, love. Does your father know you're not a little girl anymore, my love? Does he know the poems you write me? How much you want me? Should I remind you of your words? Yes, I remember each line, each stanza, each rhyme, each metaphor. However, would they still be metaphors if I brought them to life? Because your words are my commands, my darling. There's nothing I can deny you. You know that, don't you? No one has ever made me feel the way you do. You obsess me, day and night. Oh, I can hear someone coming up the stairs. It's getting closer. I think it's your father. He's probably wondering what his well-behaved little girl is up to, isn't he? Having no idea. You're consumed by me right now. Don't let him open the door, darling. because I'm not willing to stop kissing every part of your body. I won't. Make him go away, love. Tell him you're not ready to come yet. That you need more time. More kisses. More of me. Will you do that? Tell him I'm about to honor my promise and give you everything you desire. Everything you want from me. He'll open the door if you don't make him leave. And you don't want that to happen, do you? Your voice is all shaky. Be more persuasive, darling. Or he'll know you're not changing, but rather being a naughty little liar. Ah, clever. I can hear him leaving. Now he'll be searching for me, unaware that I'm exactly where I should be. Exactly where you need me to be. Now, love, let's see how swiftly I can keep up on my word. God, where have you been all this time? I was looking for you too. I'm so sorry it took me so long to find you, love. The most precious treasures are often the most difficult to find, aren't they? Darling, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to leave you. I'd love to, more than anything. But I can't refuse. If I don't go, it's prison. Hey, we still have a few weeks to enjoy each other. So let's make the most of it, shall we? Actually, let's get married the weekend I leave. On Saturday. Yes, I know it sounds silly and that it will only give us 2 weeks to prepare everything. But I'm not leaving here without making you my wife first. And it can be just a simple ceremony. Your dad walking you down the aisle in a beautiful white dress. I don't need anything more. Do you? No, normally I'm not entitled to any more leave that weekend, especially since we're boarding the following Sunday morning. However, there shouldn't be any reason for them to refuse. Yes, trust me, love. We should head downstairs before your parents start wondering. Come on, love. Hey, what's going on, chaps? They attacked HQ3, but when did this happen? God, have there been any losses? Wait, where's Ollie? Watson, where is he? Oh God, you scared me, Ollie. Are you all right? Were you there when it happened? Thank God for that. Watson, do you know if there were any losses? But how many? Who? Captain Foster. Shit. The infirmary too. They have no bloody shame. Wait a minute. Mike was still there. Do you know if they managed to get him out? Watson! Damn it. Ollie, where are you going? Are you serious? Do you really think a one-man attack is the solution? That would be suicidal, and you know it. Well, I care if you die, so you stay put and calm down. I'll try to gather more information about what happened. You. Find out where they've taken Mike. He was our friend, He deserves a proper goodbye. Oh, and please be careful, will you? If I had wanted to get rid of you, I would have handed you over myself, dummy. Yes, you're damn right. Brothers always.
June 15th, 1944.
Okay, my turn. It's something that's sometimes small or big and round, and you can eat it. Not that, you pervert. You didn't have to say anything, Ollie. I can see in your eyes what you're picturing. I thought the rules were just 2 adjectives. Come on, this one's easy. You've already eaten it at least twice here. Hi, Smith. Mail for me? Really? Thank you. Hang on, chaps. I haven't opened it yet. Oh, Lord. It says she's expecting a baby. Yes, she says they're doing well, and I should be ready to change nappies when I get home. I'm going to be a father, Ollie. Did you hear that? Thank you. I can't believe I'm going to have a son. I don't know. I just have a feeling it's a boy. You know what? As soon as he's old enough, I'll teach him how to swim, fish, and ride a bike. God, I'll have to make a list so I don't forget anything. Hey, we've got to get this war over with, chaps. My family is waiting for me back home. Of course it makes you his uncle. You weren't my best man at the wedding for nothing. You've got that right, Ramesh. He was the worst best man we've ever seen, spending his time recounting my most embarrassing anecdotes to the guests. Yes, that's true. We did have a blast. And it's thanks to you that I made it to my wedding. My God, what a mad story. You want me to tell you about my wedding? You lads are bored? It's true that it's been strangely quiet since the last attack. All right, I'll tell you. It was a sunny day, and I still recall it vividly, as if it were yesterday. Hello, Miss Cunningham, is it? This is Thomas Bennett. I'm sorry to call you this early. Yes, that's right, the fiancé. You're her neighbor at the end of the street, aren't you? Well, I was saying, I'm sorry to disturb you this early, but she mentioned I could call your phone if needed. Could you please ask her to come over? Thank you. I'll hold on. No, Mike, just give me a few minutes. I'll pass you the phone right after, all right? Thanks. Hey, love. How are you doing? How are the preparations coming along? Great. Yes, I'm still at the base. I'm calling you from the military phone. I won't be able to stay long. Actually, I haven't obtained permission from my superiors yet. Don't freak out. I don't think it'll be much longer now. I'm hopeful of getting authorization within the hour. I know it's in 3 hours. I'm doing the best I can. Love, I'm marrying you today. You hear me? I promise. I have to hang up now. I'll see you shortly. All right? Yes, I'm fine. Actually, no. I still haven't got my leave for the wedding. I need to be there in 3 hours. I don't know what to do. I've already reminded him twice this morning. Hey, Ollie. I was just telling Mike I still haven't gotten the permission slip. And neither have you, for that matter. We've only got 3 hours left. I'm not sure, but I believe Cunningham is on watch this morning. Why do you ask? And why are you whispering? I hate it when you have an idea. But tell me. Diversion? But how? I don't like it. I don't want to trust you. It always ends badly. God, do I really have a choice? Fine. Tell me your plan. Are you sure Cunningham will be gone for a while? I can't believe you set that bin on fire. You're crazy, that's what you are. What's our plan now? The gate's still closed. You've managed to get the keys away from him, but how? You know what? Forget it. I don't want to know. So now we wait for a sign from Mike to confirm the coast is clear? That's our sign. Let's go. You're a genius. I can't believe we made it. Come on. We have 1 hour until the ceremony. Let's hurry. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry I couldn't come earlier. We had to figure out a way to get here without permission. Don't worry about sanctions. Mike's got us covered. We're in the clear for the next 3 hours. I know it's not long, love, but I have to be back before they know I'm gone. But that's enough time for me to read my vows to you. By the way, you look breathtaking. Yes, my apologies. We're ready, Mr. Mayor. Aren't we, darling? Oh, I'd like to start reading my vows, if you agree. My love, since the moment we met, you've invaded my thoughts. With you, I feel like the man I've always aspired to be. One prepared to give the woman he loves all the care, respect, and devotion she deserves. Our meeting is still fresh in my memory, and yet I feel as though I've known you my entire life. You're the one I've been searching for, the one who completes me, the one with whom I want to navigate every phase of life. I vow to love and cherish you until the end of my days, and if fate should part us before then, I promise to continue loving you from beyond. Thank you. I meant every word. Now it's your turn. Are you going to read some of those poems I love? I was just checking. Go ahead, love. I think they're waiting for us to open the dance. No, I still have time for a dance with my wife, Miss Bennett, if you will. Do you remember that song? Yes, that very dance where my eyes never left yours. You were particularly tough on me that night. No, you certainly didn't bruise my ego, but I must admit you intrigued me, even captivated me. Would you like to know what I said to Ollie that night? I told him I will marry you, and that it will be you or no one else. I sure did. More than determined. I knew I had to have those lips on mine, no matter the obstacle. We depart at 7 a.m. Won't that be a bit early for you to come and say goodbye? Goodness, I'll miss you so much. Yes, I'll think of you every day. You'll be my ray of hope in the midst of chaos. Yes, I'm scared, but I also know my duty. I mean, that if I have to die fighting for the freedom of my people, then that was my destiny. Don't you agree? Personally, I believe that everything is written in advance, and because of that, I am convinced that I would have found you sooner or later, regardless. I think it's time for me to go. Ollie is gesturing to me. Please don't be sad, or I'll have to run away with you. It's just goodbye for now. And we'll see each other tomorrow, won't we? I love you. And here we are, chaps. Undoubtedly, it was the best day of my life. I'm not a blue flower, Ollie. You're just made of stone. Or so you'd have us believe. I saw you shed a tear at my wedding. Sure not. The roof must have been leaking then. Did you hear that? Wait. Shh. Grenade! Undercover! Ollie! Shit! Don't move! I'm coming! Are you hurt? Where? Where are you hurt? Your leg? Bloody hell! Somebody help! Officer down! Help! Don't worry. I'm sure the medical team will be here soon. Hey! Stay with me. Stop talking nonsense. You're not going anywhere, okay? Help! Shit. I need to go get help. I can't stay. You're losing too much blood. I'll be quick. It's not too late. Why do you say things like that? What's that? A letter? You wrote to your mother? It was about time you listened to me. You should give it to her in person. I'm sure she'd love that, right? Ollie, I can't. Please don't ask me to do this. Lord, please help me. It can't end like this. What am I supposed to tell the florist's daughter, huh? I'm sure she's waiting for you to get back. Yes. I promise. I'll give her the letter and look after her. Yes. Brothers. Always. Sleep well. Yes. He's gone, Watson. Help me move him. No, I'm not leaving him here. I can't leave him here. Please. Help me move him. Watch his head. Here is fine. Thanks. I don't want anything to happen to him. You know what I mean? Is it over? I can't hear anything. Did you get any of them? But there were at least 50 of them. Did you see where the rest of them ran off to? North. We should find them before they come back. Are you with me? There are still fresh tracks here. Watson! Look out!
In the entire history of our nation, never before have we witnessed such valiance and determination carried by our soldiers. They waged a fierce and noble struggle against the Empire of Japan. And on this solemn day, 1 month following the culmination of the Battle of Kohima, the 23rd of July, 1944, we honor the memory of those who laid down their lives, not in vain, but in defense of the freedom of their loved ones. We express our profound gratitude for their sacrificial service and beseech that they may now find eternal repose. To the families left bereaved, I extend once more my heartfelt sympathies, and trust that solace may be found in the personal effects of your cherished ones, which have arrived today by ship. Officers will be present to extend personal condolences and deliver these precious belongings into your care. Our hearts extend to you in this time of trial, but we comprehend the depth of
Are you feeling all right, love? I'm going to miss him too. Wait here, please. It'll only take a minute. Anna? Yes, it was a very beautiful memorial service. He would have loved it. I have something for you. Yes, here. He wanted me to give it to you. He wrote it just before he passed. I think it was important to him. I'm sure he missed you too. Good old Ollie. He was quite stubborn, wasn't he? Quite a duo. Sure we were. And he was truly a good man, in spite of it all. Anna, I'll plan to visit you later this week. If there's anything you need before then, please let me know. You're very welcome. Can I give you a hug? Take care of yourself, will you? I will. Are you ready, my love? Yes. Let's go home. Love? Why are you awake? Is it the baby? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Why couldn't you sleep? Is something bothering you? Come sit with me. Would you like me to have a word with this little one to help you get some rest? Man to man, you know. Ollie asked me the same question. I don't know. I just have this feeling that it's a boy. If it's a girl, I'd love her just as much. It doesn't really matter. She'll likely inherit her mother's courage and resourcefulness. I can't believe you painted all this yourself. It's really beautiful. Why blue, though? I see. My eyes did make an impression on you. Well, I hope he, or she, will have your eyes. They're mesmerizing. That's what's about them. It suits you, you know. Pregnancy. Ever since I got home, you've been glowing. Yes, 3 months have already passed. Time really flies, doesn't it? I feel pretty good. My left leg caused me a bit of pain, but nothing insurmountable. I was lucky to get out with a few stitches that day, so I'm not going to complain. I'm just happy to be home with you. Are you really happy I'm home? It's all right. No, you stay here. I'll get something to clean it up. I don't know what's happening to me. I'd gone to get some wipes for the floor, and all of a sudden, I started panting. I'm sorry. That noise. It was like I was there again. You didn't do it on purpose. I'm so ashamed of not being the best husband at the moment. I should be the one supporting you. I don't deserve you. Thank you for being there for me. You can't imagine how good that makes me feel. I'm not sure how I'd have got through it without you. I'll finish cleaning up. We'll go to bed, okay? I think we all need some sleep. Yes, go on. I'll be right there. Can I come in? Hey, are you all right? Thank you very much for your work. It seems like the nurse did a good job. Oh, I knew it! Can I take him? You did a great job too. Look at this beauty. Thank you. Hey, little man. How are you? I'm so happy to finally meet you. I love you so much already. I think he has your eyes. Ask and you shall receive, I heard. You want me to choose his name? Any name I want. Then I think I have the perfect name. Welcome to this world, Oliver Neil Bennett.
So take my